What's up, AFC North Talk? It is your boy Ace, Who Dey Nation. I'm here to talk to you, man. What is going on with this defense, bro? The way that I see it, man, things have been so shaky with this defense. I think starting the season off, I think I expected them to be shaky. So that's what I kind of expected going into this one. However, once we ended up having a situation like what happened Monday night against the Commanders, I don't know where this defense is. The very first games that they had, talk about the Patriots game, that was a game where the defense wasn't bad. Like, obviously, the Patriots aren't an offensive juggernaut, right? But it wasn't a bad performance for that team. You're talking about they only really gave up. I honestly look at it as 9 points really because you had a turnover. They're able to do the pick six kind of thing or the fumble six, whatever. Fumble six. And so that defense didn't really give anything up week one, right? Then you talk about the next performance, what they had against the Chiefs. They basically hold Patrick Mahomes to one of his worst games of his career. So this wasn't a team defensively that looked awful. And then you see what happens Monday night. Jaden Daniels, 91% completion percentage. Lou can't scheme anything up. He has this brilliant game plan the week before against Mahomes. The next week, where is it? Where is it? We don't see it. Jaden Daniels isn't being challenged. Jaden Daniels isn't being pressured. We have absolutely no pressure outside of Trey Henderson, which we're kind of getting used to it, but no pressure whatsoever from Trey Hendrickson off of the edge. No pass rush, no blitz, no nothing. And Jaden Daniels was able to sit back and carve this team up. Now, a lot of people are saying, why was Dejon Anthony in during the Chiefs game? Some people are saying, why isn't Jordan Battle being put in certain situations instead of Von Bell? Before I was on the fence about that. Now I'm completely on board with them at least bringing Jordan Battle in. I think at least, especially in coverage, Von Bell just doesn't seem to have anything to offer in coverage. This is a team on defense that's missing tackles at a embarrassing rate. We're talking about double-digit missed tackles. These last couple of weeks, I think even if you talk about the Patriots game, they were missing tackles in that game. A lot of people talk about how soft the practices have been. A lot of people feel like that's contributed to some of this. I just can't really put my finger on what is wrong with the Bengals defense because they've had issues with tackling. Now we're coming off of a game where they have an issue where they just can't stop the up-tempo offense. They're confused. They don't know what's going on. They were caught off guard. And it seemed like any time Washington got into third and short, and I think anybody, if they get into third and short with this defense, you're going to convert. I think if you go for it on fourth down, it's been shown against them in that Commanders game that you're going to convert. So this defense, I know a lot of people are going to talk about, oh, well, Ace, we don't have our D tackles and this and that. I can understand if we're talking about week one, right? Like that was a game where the Patriots were able to run and pick up yardage. Even though the Chiefs were able to run the ball, it wasn't crazy. That didn't lose you the game. I don't think rushing lost you the game against Jaden Daniels. It's not like he ran for 100 yards. He ran for 40 yards. Brian Robinson didn't really do anything crazy. Now, Austin Eckler was a problem, but he ends up leaving with a concussion. So to me, the issue wasn't really the defensive tackles per se. Now, if you want to talk about defensive tackles getting some sort of a pass rush inside, interior pass rush, we haven't seen that. And I don't know if we're ever going to get that. Right now, this team is in dire need of a pass rush. And until they can get that outside of Trey Henderson, this defense is going to be inconsistent all season long. Maybe it's Myles Murphy when he gets back, but we'll see what they do this weekend against Carolina. Like, that's going to be a good offensive line. It's going to be hard for them to get pressure. And the thing that's scary is they haven't been able to get pressure against some inexperienced offensive lines. You talk about the Patriots. That's not a line that's going to blow you away. Now, maybe they're better than we thought, but that's not a line that I was thinking that the Bengals would get absolutely no pressure on. Trey Hendrickson was a one-man show in Kansas City and against the Commanders. But they're going to have to start to get some pressure in there. I don't know how they do it. They got KJ Henry. They're kind of moving through guys. So we'll see. But to me, biggest issue for the defense, missed tackles, lack of a pass rush, and lack of a plan and adjustments for what we saw in the Commanders game. So let's see if they can get that together. The linebackers are playing pretty well when it comes to that. So we'll see what the Bengals are able to do. But yeah, the Bengals defense right now, WTF, WTF. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button, tune in to all of the AFC North content. We appreciate you guys for stopping through. I'm Ace Boogie, aka at New Stripe City on Twitter. Thank you guys for watching.